Hi everyone and welcome. It's Lauren here from Acting Classes in Perth. This is episode number 76 of the Acting Classes in Perth Daily Show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day on Facebook Live, YouTube Live and also Twitter. Plus, we now head out to iTunes. You can search for us in the iTunes podcast directory. Simply search Acting Classes in Perth. Now, if you have not yet joined us at one of our free 3-hour acting classes for beginners, then be sure to head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free or follow the link in the description of this video. See when and where our next free 3-hour acting class for beginners is being held. We have classes for all ages and also all experience levels, and we would definitely love to see you there. So before we jump any further, before we get into the question for today, we really have to do the most important thing, and well, that's roll the intro. Okay, so today's question comes into us from Lisa, but before we get to that, if you are watching us right now, give us a huge thumbs up so we know you're out there, or you can leave a question or simply say hello or just add a comment. Ladies and gentlemen, while you're doing that, let's listen to today's question, which comes into us from Lisa.
I just wondered if you can ever read too much into a script. Thank you.
Lisa, thank you so much for sending in your question. Yes, you can. You can find yourself reading way too much into any script and kind of getting far deeper into it than you really need to. Now, that is okay, and it's probably better than getting not into it enough or not even considering some of the options that might or should be coming your way when you start analyzing that script and start reading between the lines. Now, what I would say to you is make sure you always come back to the key question. And if you have ever done a class with us here at Acting Classes in Perth, you will know that the key question is story, story, and story. That's right. So make sure whenever you are going through a script, and if you think or feel that, okay, maybe I'm getting too deep into this or I'm analyzing it too much, take a moment, take a breath, and ask yourself, what is the story that I'm telling here? What is the story that I, as an actor, am trying to communicate to the audience? What is the story from a filmmaking perspective, from the director and the overall cast and crew? What are we really trying to tell the audience? But then also, what is your character's story, right? And how does that relate to the overarching story that you as an actor are telling? And so what I would like for you to do when you do find in those moments you're getting a little bit too deep is to stop, take a breath, and come straight back to story. What is the story that I'm telling here? And then you will simply find that most of the in-depth analysis that you've done will kind of go in one of two ways. So one is you'll go, oh yeah, this works, this works, this works, and that's right on story, yeah? Or you'll have the other side, and that is you have these moments where you go, okay, that doesn't work, that's not relevant, I don't know what I was thinking about that, that's crazy town, get rid of that. And then you start to really hone in on what the story is and what works around your story. And you'll find that that tends to correct the path and you'll stay much more focused and in line with the story that you and your character are telling. Lisa, thank you so much for sending in your question. I hope you liked Lisa's question. If you did, show your support, click the share button and help out your fellow actor. And if you're watching us right now on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to like and follow our page. If you're watching us on YouTube, simply click subscribe and then be sure to hit the notifications bell next to it. And finally, if you are listening to us on iTunes, simply click subscribe. And don't forget, right now, head on over to actingclassesinperth.com acting.com/free, or follow the link in the description of this video and check out when my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners is being held and where it's being held. I'd love to see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a huge thank you for joining me. I'm going to see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another question answered by me. Until then, stay safe and, like always, happy acting.